Am I the a-hole for refusing to cook for my in-laws since they never like the food that I cook? My husband and I grew up eating very differently. My husband's family throws 1-2 veggies in with some meat and potatoes and they call it a day. They'll eat pizza, burgers and fries and stuff like that. They don't eat noodles, rice, or any kind of pasta dish. Most fish are uncommon to them too, and nothing like burritos or tacos. They also don't season anything. Well, I grew up eating all kinds of dishes from nasi goreng to multiple different kinds of stir-fries, different salads, curries, pasta dishes, seafood dishes, pies, and the list goes on. That reflects in my cooking. While my husband is a bit more of a rough cook, he can cook. He makes some good pies and soups. However, his family hates his cooking. They label him an awful cook and they think he should leave it all to me. I never disagreed with anything more. He cooks differently to them, but that doesn't make it bad, and others have really enjoyed what he cooks. He's still learning and improving too, but his family doesn't agree. They think I'm an amazing cook but hate my food, and they have been very insulting and nasty about food I've cooked before. They thought I was trying to be fancy and showing my arrogance by making a chicken and gravy pie. They said stir-fry was too exotic and tried hard. Father-in-law called lasagna I make bloodied bird poop. Even when I did something right, they said I did other things wrong. Mainly, they didn't like that I season as I cook, so I stopped cooking for them. Whenever we do host, I make sure the house is clean and the tables set nicely. I still contribute. I just won't cook. It's not worth the stress of spending hours making something only to be mocked. I'd rather let them eat what they already claim is better, bland meat and potatoes. Now they're complaining that anytime we host dinner, 3 times in the last 2 years, that my husband's cooking instead of me. My husband told them they don't get to insult what I make and expect me to make it for them anyway. They said I was being petty and they complimented me on my cooking, just not my food. He said they don't like my food, so they should accept that I don't cook and they're left with what he cooks. They think I'm being petty and should be better at taking criticism. I feel like we should stop hosting, but I know my husband doesn't want to throw away the occasional family dinner with his family. They don't happen too often, so I accept that. So am I the a-hole for refusing to cook for them when I accept doing the dinners?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. How can they compliment your cooking, just not the food? What kind of logic is this? What if you ordered something in and serve it as your own? Would they dismiss that too? If he wants to have family dinner with his parents, then you should be going out to eat.
Not the a-hole. Have you thought about ordering out when they come for dinner? Order a couple of pizzas from a good pizza place, or just grill burgers and hot dogs.
Not the a-hole. If they aren't happy with how anyone cooks for them, stop cooking for them. Go out to eat or order in. When they complain about that too, stop eating with them altogether.